Welcome to my channel.
Life is relationships.
Here is a complete and knowledgeable report on how to create a balanced and happy marriage, drawing from psychological research, relationship therapy principles, and timeless wisdom. How to create a balanced, happy marriage. Executive summary.
A balanced and happy marriage is not a mystical state of perpetual bliss achieved by a select few, but rather a dynamic, intentional, and evolving partnership. It is built on a foundation of mutual respect, trust, and friendship, and is maintained through skillful communication, shared purpose, and effective conflict management. This report deconstructs the core components of a successful marriage into a practical framework, emphasizing that balance, where both partners feel heard, valued, and supported, is the cornerstone of lasting happiness. 1. Introduction. Defining balanced and happy.
A happy marriage is characterized by a deep sense of satisfaction, security, and joy derived from the partnership. A balanced marriage ensures this happiness is not one-sided. It is a relationship where both partners contribute to and benefit from the union equitably, though not necessarily equally in every single moment. Balance acknowledges that roles, responsibilities, and emotional loads will shift over time, but the underlying sense of fairness and teamwork remains constant. 2. The foundational pillars.
2.1. Deep friendship and mutual respect. 2.2. Unshakable trust and emotional security. 2.3. Shared values and vision.
These are the non-negotiable bedrock elements upon which everything else is built. 2.1. Deep friendship and mutual respect. At its core, a strong marriage is a deep friendship. This involves liking each other, genuinely enjoying each other's company, knowing each other, being intimately familiar with each other's hopes, dreams, fears, and history. Foundational respect. Holding your partner in high regard, valuing their opinions, and appreciating their intrinsic worth, even during disagreements. 2.2. Unshakable trust and emotional security. Trust is the glue that holds the marriage together. It is built through reliability, doing what you say you will do. Emotional honesty. Being vulnerable and sharing your true feelings without fear of ridicule or betrayal. Fidelity. Being faithful not just physically, but also emotionally, by prioritizing the marital bond. 2.3. Shared values and vision. A couple must be rowing in the same general direction. This involves alignment on core values, beliefs about honesty, family, spirituality, and integrity. Life goals. Shared visions for the future regarding children, finances, lifestyle, and personal growth. Definition of success. A mutual understanding of what a good life means for you as a team. 3. The operational framework. Daily practices for balance and happiness. 3.1. Masterful communication. 3.2. The art of conflict resolution. 3.3. Nurturing intimacy and connection. 3.4. Maintaining individuality within the partnership, the we and the I. 3.5. Practicing appreciation and gratitude.
3. The operational framework. Daily practices for balance and happiness. These are the actionable skills and habits that bring the foundational pillars to life. 3.1. Masterful communication. Communication is the circulatory system of a marriage. Practice active listening. Listen to understand, not just to reply. Paraphrase what your partner says to ensure comprehension. So, what I'm hearing is that you felt overlooked when. Use I statements instead of accusatory. You statements. You never help. Express your feelings and needs. I feel overwhelmed and would really appreciate your help with the dishes. Create a safe space for difficult conversations. Establish rules for conflict, such as no name calling, no dredging up the past, and taking a structured time out if emotions become too heated. 3.2. The art of conflict resolution. Conflict is inevitable. Destruction is optional. The goal is not to win, but to understand and find a solution. Identify the underlying issue. Arguments about dirty laundry are rarely about laundry. They are about respect, contribution, or feeling unsupported. Identify the real problem. Soften your startup. How a conversation begins is highly predictive of its outcome. Begin gently, without criticism or contempt. Learn to repair. A repair attempt is any statement or action that prevents negativity from escalating. This can be humor, a genuine apology, or a simple touch. Successful couples are adept at making and accepting repairs. 3.3. Nurturing intimacy and connection. Intimacy is multifaceted and requires ongoing attention. Emotional intimacy. This is built through daily bids for connection. When your partner shares a story or points out something interesting, respond with engagement and interest. Turn toward these bids. Physical intimacy. This goes beyond sex. It includes holding hands, hugging, kissing, and casual touch. It's a vital language of love and reassurance. Intellectual and recreational intimacy. Sharing interests, hobbies, and stimulating conversations keeps the partnership fresh and engaging. 3.4. Maintaining individuality within the partnership, the we and the I. A balanced marriage is an interdependence of two whole people. Pursue personal growth. Encourage each other to have separate hobbies, friendships, and goals. A partner who is growing individually brings more energy and vitality into the relationship. Respect autonomy. Trust your partner to manage their own time and make their own decisions within agreed upon boundaries. Come together as whole selves. The strongest we is composed of two secure I's. 3.5. Practicing appreciation and gratitude. Taking your partner for granted is a silent killer of marital happiness. Express gratitude daily. Acknowledge both the large sacrifices and the small, everyday efforts. Focus on the positive. Actively notice what your partner is doing right. Psychologist John Gottman's research suggests a magic ratio of 5 positive interactions for every 1 negative interaction is needed for a stable relationship. Show admiration. Regularly verbalize what you love, respect, and admire about your partner. 4. Navigating challenges and change.
4. Navigating challenges and change. A balanced marriage is resilient and can adapt to life's inevitable stresses. Financial harmony. Be transparent about finances. Create a budget together, set shared financial goals, and have regular, calm, money meetings. Life transitions. Major changes, career shifts, having children, empty nesting, illness, require recalibration. Communicate openly about new needs and responsibilities, and be willing to renegotiate roles. External stressors. Present a united front against external pressures from work, extended family, or friends. Protect your partnership as a sacred space. 5. When to seek help.
5. When to seek help. There is immense strength in recognizing when you need support. Seek professional counseling. If you find yourselves stuck in the same negative patterns, if contempt has replaced respect, or if communication has completely broken down, a qualified marriage therapist can provide the tools and perspective to get back on track. View it as preventative maintenance, not a last resort. 6. Conclusion. The journey, not the destination.
6. Conclusion. The journey, not the destination. A balanced and happy marriage is a continuous journey of choosing each other, day after day. It is a living entity that requires consistent investment of time, energy, and love. It is not the absence of problems but the presence of a robust and loving system for dealing with them together. By intentionally building on a foundation of friendship and respect, and diligently practicing the skills of communication, conflict resolution, and appreciation, couples can create a partnership that is not only happy and balanced but also a profound source of strength, joy, and meaning throughout their lives.
To continue deepening your knowledge with us, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.